Hey, welcome to the Lone Star Luxury Lifestyle channel, and in this video we will tell you about the most expensive things owned by Queen Elizabeth II. Before moving further, kindly like this video, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon so that you do not miss any of my upcoming videos. Queen Elizabeth II has a net worth of around $500 million. Being an exceptionally powerful figure in the world seems like lots of responsibilities and things to deal with. Here, we will show you some most expensive things that Queen Elizabeth possesses, so let's get on another billionaire's life video. Number 10. All the swans on the River Thames. However, she's more of a corgi lover. Queen Elizabeth II has an incredible zoo of pets, particularly in the event that you consider the way that she actually owns or possibly co-owns each of the unclaimed mute swans on open water in England and Wales. However, she only exercises her ownership on certain stretches of the Thames and its surrounding tributaries. She shares ownership for birds to the Worshipful Company of Wintners and the Worshipful Company of Dyers, an arrangement that dates all the way back to the 15th century, back when the animals were viewed as a delicacy. So exactly what number of swans does the Queen have? We'll know soon enough. Every year, they're counted during a 5-day occasion known as the Swan Upping. Number 9. 150,000 works of art. The Queen's position places her responsible for the Royal Collection, one of the world's biggest and most great impressive art collections. However, she doesn't possess it personally. It is held in trust by her. Of the million or more pieces remembered for the collection are roughly 150,000 artworks from a part of the incredible experts like Rembrandt, Rubens, and Raphael. While some of these pieces are shown in museums or in any case made available for public viewing, large numbers of them hang in royal palaces and estates. Number 8. A tiara covered in 1,333 diamonds. Any queen worth her palace has an extraordinary tiara. However, Elizabeth has a ton of them. Among the many bits of sparkling tiara she acquired is the diamond diadem, which may be her most popular piece of adornments. It's set with 1,333 precious stones, including a 4-carat yellow diamond in the center. While the Queen has worn it on every state opening of Parliament since 1952, the piece was initially made for George IV to wear at his luxurious 1821 crowning ritual. Number 7. The world's largest clear-cut diamond. Weighing in at 530.2 carats, the Great Star of Africa, appropriately known as Cullinan I, after South African mining financier Sir Thomas Cullinan. It is the world's biggest clear-cut diamond, worth somewhere around $51 million. In 1910, it and a few different diamonds cut from an immense diamond uncovered in South Africa 5 years earlier were introduced to Mary of Teck, who was the partner of George V and Elizabeth II's grandma. Back in the UK, the diamond was incorporated into the sovereign's scepter with cross, the 3-foot-long staff held by the monarch during their crowning ordinance. As such, the precious diamond is currently a part of crown jewels, which actually stay under the ownership of Crown. Number 6. 3 crown dependencies. The Queen is the head of state of the United Kingdom, obviously, as well as 14 overseas territories including Gibraltar and the Falkland Islands and the 16 Commonwealth realms including Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. However, as the current ruling monarch, the Queen also in fact possesses 3 British island territories, to be specific, the Isle of Man and the 2 biggest of the Channel Islands, Jersey and Guernsey, which together involve her crown dependencies. The islands are on the whole self-governing, so the Queen's part in everyone is largely to be stately. However, the plans connecting these lands to the British Crown are ancient ones, so old, in fact, that their legislature has never been updated to consider a female ruler. As a result, the Queen actually holds the titles of Lord, not Lady of Man, in the Isle of Man, and Duke, not Duchess of Normandy, in Jersey and Guernsey. Number 5. Every one of the dolphins in the United Kingdom. Dolphins and sturgeons and whales. Similar to the previously mentioned swans, the Queen has a strong case on a considerable lot of the country's aquatic animals. A rule from 1324, which started during the rule of King Edward II, stated that the king shall have a wreck of the sea throughout the realm, whales and sturgeons taken in the sea or elsewhere within the realm, except in certain places privileged by the king. The law actually stands today and covers whales and sturgeons as well as dolphins, and porpoises when they are caught inside 3 miles of the UK. Until recently, the Crown also made a case for the majority of Scotland's wild crustaceans. However, that presently rests with Marine Scotland. Number 4. Balmoral Castle. Bought in 1852 for Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, the wonderful palace is the private Scottish home of Her Majesty and is supposed to be one of her cherished spots to spend time outside the public eye. The palace was rebuilt in 1856 by William Smith after the first palace was considered not reasonable for modern-day life. The royal flag of Scotland is flown when the Queen isn't in the palace, while it is replaced by the royal standard when Her Majesty is in home. The palace is set in 20,000 acres of best farmland in Scotland and provisions probably the most stunning architecture in the United Kingdom. Number 3. Buckingham Palace. Featuring 830,000 square feet of floor space and 775 rooms, it is still viewed as the greatest and most expensive home in the world today, and is the official home of the British government. The royal residence contains 19 staterooms, 188 staff rooms, 78 bathrooms, 52 royal guest rooms, and 92 offices, with main rooms decorated in amazing paintings and unique artifacts. There is additionally a ballroom, state lounge area, music room, popular royal room, and the Queen private condos where she lives and works. One of the most renowned places of the royal residence is the East Wing balcony, where the royal family occasionally welcomes the external groups during both weddings and public events. Number 2. Windsor Castle. The second official home of the Queen, Windsor Castle, sits on 13 acres of land and elements of Georgian and Victorian design, with the interior of the palace featuring both English and French furnishings. Stunning works of art, canvases, and suits of armor line the hallways, and the walls bear artworks and representations of past monarchs arranged by rain. The palace suffered damage during a genuine fire in 1992 and has been renovated to its former glory by probably the best people in the business. Windsor Castle is situated in the English county of Berkshire and is the place where the Queen spends her weekends. Number 1. 1984 Jaguar Saloon. The Queen's Selective Collectibles incorporate a 1984 Jaguar Daimler 6 long wheelbase saloon, which was particularly planned in 1984 for the Queen's cruise all over her Windsor estates. The vehicle was custom fitted with various exclusive features at the time, including excellent communications, frameworks, blazing lights, and a backseat for the Queen's pet dogs. The royal car moved eminent personalities including the Queen, princes, princesses, and prime ministers to various events across the kingdom and was auctioned for $77,000 in 2010. It's all for today. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. Plus, if you want to suggest a topic for the next video, feel free to tell us. See you in the next video, and until then, stay tuned to Lone Star Luxury Lifestyle.